have got a sticker here that I got from Temu, and I put it upside down because it's going to face down, and I put it on one of these larger size dome silicones that I got from Julie from Pouring Your Heart Out. She came out with this quite a while ago, and I've used it for different a different technique. But today, I thought I'd do a 3D bloom, incorporating these little dome bubbles. So this is her large, I think 9.6 or 10, I'm calling it the 10-inch round tray mold. And I am pouring just a layer of Let's Resin 1:1. I've let it sit and has reached 35 degrees Celsius. And so now I'm going to make sure that there's a layer that covers those domes. And then I'm going to set aside some for my piping. So it's going to be kind of a combo piping, and we'll see what happens. I have no idea what design to do, but once I get my white in my piping bag, hopefully something moves me. The spirit moves me, and I can figure out what to do. So I'm just making sure all my domes are covered, so there won't be much more room for a top coat or back coat. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. So this one still is sticking out here, I think. So I'm just going to give it another layer. But before I do that, I'm going to put aside my 30 grams. Let me think. Yeah, I'm just going to do 30 grams just to be safe. So let me measure that out. So it came out at 31, so I'm putting some of it back in. I like to be as close to the measurement as possible. Yep, 30 grams in here. So now I've got some extra resin. So when I finish doing this, I knew I was going to have some extra resin. I didn't want to waste it. I'm going to mix it with some black ink, and I'm going to put it in. Ooh, there's some more right here that didn't get covered. So maybe I won't have enough. I don't know. We'll see. Let's push that down. Maybe that didn't go down as much as well. There we go. These holographic molds that I also got from Julie, and the holographicness is already there. All you have to do is put some black. So I'm going to mix up the rest of this resin if I have enough, and I will mix black and put it over those holographic molds, and I'll show you those at the end. Okay. So then, what I like is, that's still not underneath, so maybe I won't have enough extra. So I'm just going to fill it right to the top. I took 2 out of those holographic molds, so maybe I'll have enough just for 1. Yeah, I think I still have enough. So let me push this down. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Okay, let me get rid of those if I can. So today is a cloudy Saturday day in Washington State, in the Seattle, Washington area. Typical spring weather. Okay, oops. Oh, come on, don't move. Don't move on me. Oh, don't you dare. You naughty, naughty, naughty thing. Hopefully those, because I did push them down as much as I could. So now I'm going to torch. I might have to put another layer just to be safe, because I want to make sure this one is covered. It's still looking high to me. So I'm sure I would have needed less resin had I not used these dome silicones, but I really wanted to just see what it looked like. Okay, so since I had purple in there, in the flower in the center, I'm going to start with a purple, and I've been into these Ranger alcohol pearls, and then I'm going to use either my Let's Resin yellow or my Bria Reese yellow. So we shall see. So see some bubbles, so, and some little sort of stringy things. And I thought I cleaned my mold really well. So I'll just give it another torch. And I'm going to look from the side view to make sure all these dome silicone domes are covered, and they look like they are. All right, here we go. So my first one is this purple version. Oops, I see a little. Oh, come on. Oh, you're stuck in there, aren't you? Oh, no. Oh, I almost got it. Okay, now I'm going to use my tweezers and see if I can pull it out. Oh, it's being very stubborn. Okay, let me just maybe push it to the top here. Oh, that's going to bug me. Oh well, and I don't want to take that out. So, yeeks, help, help, help. Since I can't get it out, I'll just use it. I'll just put it on the top there, and hopefully it just stays there. Oh, brother. Oh, well. Hopefully we won't notice it. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to put this Let's Resin yellow. And I'm going to put in this yellow in the center, in between. Wow, colors look really light. So, that one's spreading further than these. I'm not sure why. Maybe my board is not level. Okay, so I got 30 grams in here. I'm going to use the Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out, and I'm going to put in 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, I'm going to mix it up. Oops. I might swirl all this in a bit, so since it's coming into the center there. While I mix my white, I'll decide. You know, you know what I'm going to do, actually, while that white is still going, I'm actually going to do a little alternating. I'm going to put one there because it's kind of far out. I don't know if that'll, it's a little bit unbalanced. Maybe I'll put it right in here. There we go. So the mixture, and then I'll swirl it. So let me mix my white. And what I'm going to do is put most of this in my piping bag, but I'm going to leave some to do some pedaling with my stick. So I'm mixing my resin really well, really well. These colors seem so light. Must not be very strong, or my inks are old or something. I'm going to use this funny side and just sort of do a swirly swirl. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'll pour most of this into my piping bag. So you can see the opacity. I really like to mix my pigment paste and my inks really well when I'm mixing them in a cup and with my resin. Okay. Put it in the piping bag, making sure I have enough. So this is what I'm going to do before I tie up my piping bag. I'm going to do this. I've been, I don't know which order I'm going to be displaying these videos, but I've been so into these. It's so fun to do. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. Ooh. Oh. Oh wow. Now I'm so tempted to do it more that way out, but I think I'm going to go into my piping bag now. But first let me just even these out a bit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my piping bag ready. Excuse the crunching sound coming up. Ooh, got a little bit there. Get you out of there. Oh, don't move on me. Maybe that won't matter. Well, it will matter because let me get a paper towel. Get that out. do too much. Oh well, it's going to be what it is, what it is. Piece of art, right? Have to fix that one at some point. Okay. Snip a little bit. I'm going to do those heart things so that I can catch that. Oops. Went into that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, then I'm going to pull these in right now before I forget. I'm going to continue, and I'm not sure what to continue with. Probably the same. Ooh, that joined there. Cool. No idea what I'm going to do coming out here. I'll just see how the petals form or what shape it does to do what next. Okay, let's see here. I'll go out here. I do want to get into that in between of those dome silicones. That has to be small because I got to make room for doing something there. Okay. All right. Ooh, what do I do here? I guess I'll just continue on. Oops. Obviously, I didn't space that one very well. Yikes. Just do that one like that. just do that over there. Okay. All right. So now I'm thinking, do I draw all the way in or not? Maybe not, because let's just see what this turns out, and then maybe I'll do, you know, spirals or something next time. But I just don't know where to cut it, line it through. Like, is it through the heart if I go in like that? You know, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just gonna just leave it and just see what happens. Just getting my torch. And depending on how it turns out on the other side, I might sort of create a dam and put a backing, but I also may just shape it into a bowl, which I always love doing. So I will decide later on. My lighter is getting... Come on, get away, go away. Because maybe it might be kind of cool to have, you know, the... Actually, I won't be able to put a back coat, top coat, because there's going to be holes in there. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I will see you for the unmolding. I'm just going to fuss around a little bit more and see you in a few seconds for you. Okay, so I wanted you to see the back. I see some nice blooming happening. I don't know what it looks like on the other side, obviously. So I decided I am going to put a coat of black, only because I want the blooms to show up, and I don't know if that'll block the little round dome silicone when I take it out. I realize it's on the other side, so yes, I can take it out. So here we go, and what I will do is I will just pour a layer and then sort of play with it, make sure it's level, and then I will see you for hopefully a shaping. I only waited about 4 hours on this Let's Resin because I used J Diction 4 hours. I'm trying to shape it tonight. Whether I'll get that deadline or not depends on how late I stay up till tonight. But I really would like to shape this into a mold. And if I don't, then it'll just be a tray, and I will see you for the unmolding. So I'm going to spread that out and go from there. Okie doke. So it's been about 4 hours. So let us see first. This is a bit bendy still, which is what I wanted. I'm going to have my bowl ready. But let's see. Oh, whoa, that is so cool. Okay, so let me see if I can pull those out easily. Yes. Ooh, kind of a cool... Okay, so let me... Oh, okay, some of it sort of bled through, which is fine, but I kind of like that effect. And I like my heart shape. Oh, I'm trying to make sure I don't, because it is kind of early in the unmolding stage, but I did want it to be somewhat soft, you know, so I could so let me work on those and I'll be right back. Okay, so duh me. I put the sticker here, not realizing it's going to come out when I had put the dome in. So, oh well. But that kind of looks like a cool center anyway. So I'm glad I kind of sort of trying to get the excess over there. But yes, it's off center. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna kill myself over that. But that's kind of a cool effect, you know, this so let's see, I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna depress it. Cool. And what I'll do is I'll do my usual plastic, but I kind of like, you know, these little depressions. So let me take you in for a close-up. Oops, sorry. And then very cool petals. Oh, I like it. These little couples here. Well, that one was single, but the shape of it, you know, different type of petaling. I like it. That's very different. So actually, I may not even need to put anything in. I think it'll just stay in there. So that's cool, and I will have a finished photo at the end, and I so appreciate you watching.